Welcome, Panthers fans, to a matchup between MRVC matchup between the Pleasant Hill Roosters and your Oak Grove Panthers. My name's Jason Marsh, and I'm here tonight with Brendan Marsh. He's going to help me out with the commentary this evening. And you know what, Brendan? Let's talk a little bit about the offense for the Oak Grove Panthers and the offense for the Pleasant Hill Roosters. Go ahead, Brendan.
So for the opposing team, the Pleasant Hill Roosters, I went back and I watched a little film on Huddle of this year, being able to have access to that stuff. They're a really fast-paced offense. They like to spread it out. They like to sling it a little bit. They run it down. They run it a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I was talking to the coaches. They had a minute 15-second drive against the Odessa Bulldogs where they got down the complete field and scored. And in terms of that, we just got to keep the ball out of their hands. Just keep the ball and kind of stick to what we did with Odessa a little bit, by keeping the ball, ground and pound, and try to get as much points as we can.
Speaking of Odessa, both of these teams have played Odessa well. Last week, Oak Grove Panthers were off. We couldn't get a return game for losing a game against Clinton, not being able to play last week. But the Pleasant Hill Roosters went out and played a 24-27 ball game against the number one ranked team in the state, the Odessa Bulldogs. But you know what? The week before that, the Oak Grove Panthers are within scoring distance, 3 yards away from tying a ball game and going into overtime against the number one team in the state of Class 3, the Odessa Bulldogs as well. What are some of the things that we think we need fundamentally that we need to do here as for Oak Grove Panthers to become successful in this ball game?
I think, we just got to eliminate the mental mistakes. We had a couple of turnovers, or actually, not turnovers, but mistakes on special teams. We had two punts the snaps were fumbled, and then also, although the kicks, I don't know if it was a game plan thing or anything like that, but we had short pooch kicks, and we kept giving Odessa really good field position. So, it's just one of those things we got to be fundamentally sound on in every aspect of the game.
All right, Panther fans, looks like we got kickoff. Mr. number 55, Zach Bryant for the kickoff. Looks like we have an onside kick. Ball's on the ground. Looks like the ball went between the Roosters' legs. Looks like the Roosters have regained possession. They will take the ball over on the 50-yard line. Folks, I tell you what, it's a beautiful night here at Oak Grove Panther Stadium for a big matchup. Right now, the Panthers are sitting at 1-3, 0-2 in the MRVC West, while the Roosters have a 3-2 record with a 1-1 record in the MRVC West. This is big coming to where it comes to seedings along the way, especially for district seedings as we're getting closer to the middle of the season here.
Like I said earlier, we got a spread offense, a single back in the backfield. He's going to go ahead and take the snap. It's going to be Bobbles' snap, and he's going to be down for about a loss of 5 or 6 yards. Great coverage by the DN on the outside there, Caden Weir. And just like I said, the fast-paced offense getting right back to it. Same set. We got motion across the field. It's going to be handoff up the middle to number 33.
Dylan Kaufman on the carry.
And he's going to be brought down by number 14, Brennan Griffin.
Roosters are up to the line. First down on the play.
Tempo. Got trips to the left. He's going to step back. He's going to look to throw. He's going to scramble out to the left side, and it's going to be just incomplete, just short of number 9, Dylan DeMarco.
Sorry, that was third down. Third down and 10 with the loss in the 8. Looks like the Roosters are going to come up in punt formation. Back for the Panthers is going to be number 8, Carson Smith. Smith right now standing on his own 15-yard line. And the snap, the punt, low punt, takes a bounce down to the Panther 11.5-yard line. Offense for the Oak Grove Panthers will take over on 11.5-yard on their own 11.5-yard line. Folks, you know what? Tonight is a night where everybody's pumped up and everything. This is homecoming night here at Oak Grove. I tell you what, I went to the parade today. Lots of candy was thrown. People were out there having a good time. This is what Oak Grove is all about. Homecoming nights, big crowds, and, go out here and play some good football. The Panthers are in their modal offense. Jones takes the snap.
Looks like a little wedge play right up the middle for about a gain of 3 yards.
Looked like number 14, Brendan Griffin, on the carry for 3.
Number 78 on the defensive side of the ball, Mr. Sawyer Wells, got in on that play.
We have 2 to the right.
We got a motion from the slot receiver on the right side of the field. It looked like we go to an I formation. We're going to hand it up the middle. He's going to break one tackle. And he's going to keep driving his feet. He's getting some guys behind him, and he's going to be stood up. It looks like they're going to blow it dead right there for about a 10-yard gain. And that's going to get the Oak Groves another first down.
Carson Smith was a great run, keeping his feet moving. That young man has been doing that all year so far. Good hard runner, keeps some feet running, and getting positive yardage. We are now first down and 10 on the 28-yard line. 10-17 left in the first quarter. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Jones goes under center, takes the snap. It looks like a counter play to number 8, Carson Smith, for a gain of about 6 yards on the play.
Nice play right there.
Looks
by
like
the
it
corner,
might be
26.
second down and 4 to go.
Nice tackle right there by number 26, Noah Riley, setting the edge.
I'm sorry, gain of 8 yards on the play. It would be second down and 2 on their own 36-yard line. Panthers up to the line of scrimmage quick. And the snap. And the same counter play.
Number 25 flying out of the backfield.
Flying out of the backfield. I tell you what, though, if he misses that tackle, he's going a long ways with that. Looks like it's going to be about a third down and 1 on their own 37-yard line.
Middle linebacker, Braden Bush, on that tackle.
Tell you what, I do like. The center judge just moved the ball back another yard. Jones to the line of scrimmage with the toss. There he is, number 42, Clinton Stewart, on the run.
Ball's on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Pleasant Hill Roosters.
Looks like he was down by contact. That was a 16-yard run by Mr. Stewart.
Yeah, that was a very close call.
We have an official's timeout, letting the chains move. The Panthers are setting first down and 10 on the Roosters' 37-yard line.
Yeah, that's just another one of those things. You got to eliminate those little slip-ups right there. That could have been a costly play for us, driving the field and then having a fumble and turning the ball back over. Luckily, he got down by contact.
Jones with the snap, gives it to Smith. Smith goes up the field for about a 3-yard gain. Looks like it would be second down and 7 on the 37-yard line for the Panthers. I tell you what, I've seen a lot of movement with the offensive line for the Panthers. They're getting good blocks. They're doing a pretty good job of sustaining their blocks. Looks like most of the tackles are being tackled right now by their middle linebackers. A little pitch play. Oh, that was read very well by number
25, Braden Bush, again. Just flying in the gaps. You can tell he's being patient. He's being patient, reading the guards, and coming up the field and not wasting any time. He's not making a first wrong step, if that makes sense.
Yes. We have third down and 7 now on the Roosters' 37-yard line. Jones under center, takes the snap, takes the pitch. Gives it to number 24, Grady Salmon. Looks like it would be maybe a gain of a yard, possibly maybe a half yard on the play. It would be fourth down and 7 on the 37-yard line. Let's see what the Panthers will do here.
Tell you what,
very critical.
After our last time playing football, which was 2 weeks ago, and having those problems with the punts, I think we don't see us punt for the rest of the night here.
Could be a very good possibility. Let's see here. You got Hayden Armstrong out far to the right. Jones comes under center. Snaps the ball. Fakes that. Looks like he's got Carson Smith on a wheel route for a pass of about 15 yards for a Panther first down. Good play action pass. He put it right over the top of the defender in a good spot for Carson Smith to catch it. We are now setting down first down and 10 on the Roosters 14-yard line. We are now in the red zone for the Panthers. Panthers come up to the line. Jones under the center. Takes the snap.
It's going to be ran up the middle. It's going to be about a gain of 2 yards.
Brendan Griffin on the carry. We're missing our third man in the booth this evening, Mr. Cameron Keith. He had some prior obligations in Springfield, Missouri. Buddy, we miss you tonight, but we're going to try to carry the load for you while we're here this evening. Armstrong goes wide to the left. Panthers come up to the offensive line. Jones with the snap. Carson Smith with a hard run of about 5 yards. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd down and 4 on the 8-yard line. 3rd down and 4 on the 8. Panthers did a good job of opening the game with a 3-and-out. Coming down you couldn't ask for a better start than this right now.
Yeah, for sure.
You got Armstrong heading out to the far right. Jones under center, takes the snap. Hands off to number 8, Carson Smith. Sees a little bit of daylight. Lowers his shoulder and gets down to the 2-yard line. We will now have a first down and goal for the Panthers on the 2-yard line of the Roosters.
Folks, in a game like this, keeping the ball out of Pleasant Hill's hands, because they're just their fast-paced offense, keeping our defense, on the bench and keeping them well rested to be able to go against this very fast offense is so important in this game.
Very well. I compare their offense kind of like the Warriors of basketball, coming down, quick and shoot. Here we go. Jones under the center. Blast right up the middle. Looks like number 25 sticks his nose in there. Braden Bush again on the tackle. I tell you what, that young man has a nose for the ball.
Always in the right spot so far.
2nd down and goal on the 1-yard line. Jones comes under center. Takes the snap.
And he's going to be in there. Carson Smith, touchdown.
Touchdown, Panthers. Nothing like coming out with an 85-yard drive, putting it in the end zone for your first opening possession.
Exactly.
Looks like the Panthers will go for 2.
And as I'm scoping the sideline, I'm not seeing our starting kicker on the sidelines this evening, Diego Perez. So I hope all is well with him and everything is okay.
Well, folks, the 2-point conversion. Watch out for that cannon. The 2-point conversion did not count, but the Panthers are right now up 6-0, 4:29 left in the first quarter. Just give you some updates of what's going on here at Oak Grove High School. Saturday, October 2nd, cross country at Green Valley Invitational at 8 a.m. Varsity volleyball and St. Joe Bishop LeBlanc tournament. Middle school volleyball at Odessa middle school tournament. Homecoming dance here on the football field this Saturday. Monday, October the 4th, varsity JV softball home versus Holden senior night. Make sure you're all there. C and JV football at Pleasant Hill. C JV varsity volleyball at Lawson at 5 and middle school cross country at Kearney at 4. Number 55, Zach Bryant, lines up to kick off for the Panthers. A little trickery. Squib kick up the middle. Number 41 picks it up, takes it up to
the 45-yard line.
45-yard line. Panthers, the Roosters will get pretty good field position starting off for their second drive of the ball game.
That return's going to be by a senior running back, Lane Bratton. They're going to be in a spread offense again here. We're going to get a handoff right at the middle, and it's going to be stood up by number 50, Xander Brinegar. And they're going to get quick to the ball once again. They're going to have doubles to the left and right, single back set off to the right, and he's going to drop back to throw the ball here. He's going to have plenty of time. The ball's going to be popped up in the air and almost intercepted by number 4, Hayden Armstrong. Pleasant Hill offense looking to the sideline, getting the call. Looks like they're going to be set up here in a trips right formation. Single receiver out to the left. Single running back set. He's going to get a snap. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to set up the throw, and he's going to throw it down the middle of the field. It's going to be intercepted by Hayden Armstrong. He's returning to the 50, to the 40. He's got some speed, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to lower his shoulder, and wow, what a play. He's going to run a Pleasant Hill defender down at about the 22-yard line, and the Panther offense is going to get the ball and look at another option to score here.
I tell you what, he did a very good job of sitting back, waiting on that, letting that play develop. I tell you what, that's a hard pass for a left-handed thrower to throw across his body like that.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like he kind of left that up in the air for that defender to go over there and get it. Nice job, Mr. Armstrong. All right, the Panthers come to their line huddle.
Looks like they're going to do it.
Give Mr. Armstrong a breather.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a double tight end set here.
Panthers come up to the line.
Which we do.
Jones goes under center, takes the snap. Hands the ball off to number...
Oh, ball almost nearly popped out again.
Number 42, Mr. Clinton Stewart. Clinton Stewart with a gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9 on the 24. Folks, we now 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first quarter for the Panthers.
Pleasant Hill really stacking the box, man.
Looks like a quick pitch out to Stewart. Stewart gets outside for a gain of about 2 yards on the play, or maybe 3. Looks like we're going to have a third down and 6 to go on the 21-yard line of the Roosters.
It really looks like on those plays when we have a double tight end set, they're rolling down their safeties all the way down to about 6-7 yards off the ball. So you pack the box, you can run possibly a blast play action, or even, you know, just any sort of play action or a straight drop back.
Jones with a snap. Looks like we got a jet to the left. Carson Smith almost breaks a tackle. Looks like he will get a 10-yard gain in a Panthers first down. That's a good jet play. Hit him right in stride.
When they go to this, great open field tackle by number 2, Peyton Joe. My apologies if I pronounced that name wrong.
Panthers have first down and 10 on the 13-yard line of the Roosters. Jones comes to the line of scrimmage, takes the snap, quick snap, handoff to number 8, Carson Smith. Makes a man miss, gets another 8 yards on the carry. It looks like it'll be second down and 2 for the Panthers on the 6-yard line. I tell you what, folks, nothing better than the atmosphere of being here at Oak Grove Stadium. 1:35 left right now in the first quarter. We have second down and 3 on the 6-yard line of the Roosters. Wing T formation. Jones comes under center. Pitches it to Carson Smith, breaks it to the outside, and touchdown. Number 8 for his second touchdown of the game. Looks like they found a little bit of weakness on that left side. They keep going to the left side for some reason. Carson Smith puts it in the end zone, folks. 1:12 right now left in the first quarter of the ball game. Panthers are going to be going for 2, looks like. Jones goes under center. Hands off to number 8, Carson Smith. Lowers his head and gets in for the 2-point conversion. With 1:12 left in the first quarter, the Panthers are leading the Pleasant Hill Roosters 14-0. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to all of our sponsors here at Oak Grove High School. Let's go with our platinum sponsor first, Commercial Bank, Bank of Commercial, serving Oak Grove since 1907. Our gold sponsors are First Baptist Church, supporting Oak Grove families for over 150 years. Jake's Heating and Cooling. For your refrigeration, heating, and cooling needs, give Jake's a call. Oak Grove Medical Clinic, looking forward to providing health care to you and your family. State Farm Insurance, Jeff Jennings, your local State Farm agent, helping life go right for 20 years in Oak Grove. New Life Church of Oak Grove, serving the families and community of Oak Grove. Centerpoint Medical Center, servicing Jackson County and surrounding counties. Our silver sponsors are Karen Lux Realty, Bird Automotive, and Focus on Oak Grove. Thank you for all your sponsors. Bryant with the kick. Kicks it off. Receiver takes it down at the 15-yard line, brings it up to the middle. Looks like he's getting ready to bounce it outside to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. Over to the 46-yard line of the Panthers. What a great run back by number 8, Zach Redwine. I tell you what, that name Redwine, I've known those Red Wines. They've been around Pleasant Hill for, I don't know, probably the beginning of Pleasant Hill. They've got kids everywhere out there. And I tell you what, they're all great athletes too. We got 1:04 right now left in the first quarter, folks. The Roosters take over actually on the 50-yard line.
Looking to see something different. We got a double type, twins to the left and the right. Still in the single back set, and they're going to hand it up the middle. And he's going to break one tackle, and he's going to be brought down by number 42, Clinton Stewart, and number 7, Alex Shaw.
Looks like a gain of 3 on the play. Second down to 7. They're in their hurry-up offense, folks. It is now a gain of 2 on the play. We now have a third down and 4 on the 44.
Once again, right back on it. Trying to keep a pace up. He's going to throw to the outside, and it's going to be caught by number 9. He's going to slip and fall, but going to get the first down. And I tell you what, talking to the coaches, they're telling me this offense it's ran really fast, and it's kind of impressive because you don't really see offenses run this fast at this level of play. And from what I'm seeing, it's really impressive.
I tell you what, it's hard to make sure that everybody's set, making sure you eliminate your penalties to make sure this kind of offense runs.
Motion in the backfield. We're going to get a jet sweep to number 4. And it's going to be chased and brought down by number 8, Carson Smith.
I tell you what, the defensive end looks like that might have been Chase Alexander who strung that out. Or Landon Chase. I'm sorry, Landon Chase.
Landon Chance,
sorry. Apologies to his parents. But Landon Chance for drawing that out, keeping him going to the sideline. You use that sideline as your friend. Folks, I'd like to go ahead and make a couple announcements here. the Oak Grove family would like to offer our condolences to the family of Ryan Vescovi, who went to be with his Lord Friday, September 17th. Ryan was a 1991 Pleasant Hill school and football player. Ryan owned and operated his family's restaurant, Guido's Pizzeria. Ryan and his wife, Lisa Klima, an OGSH grad and outstanding athlete herself, also owned and operated Kids Incorporated. Ryan was serving his third term on the Pleasant Hill School Board of Education. God's peace and comfort and strength to his wife, Lisa, Ryan's parents, his daughter, Savannah, and husband, Justin Lewis, sons Jackson, Jasper, and Jagger, along with Chad and Tara Tripp, OGHS grads, and their children, Callie Tripp, Chloe Tripp, and Brinley Tripp. We'd like to send our hearts and prayers to those families as they go through this difficult time with their family. You know, those are personal friends of ours, Brendan. I've known them forever.
Roll out to his left side, and he's going to take back and scramble to the right side, and he's going to pick up another first down. No flags on the play, but you see it. In between plays, the line are finding where the spot is of the ball, and they're getting to it immediately. They're absolutely wasting no time on the field. We're going to get another trips look here with a single back set to the left, offside receiver to the right, and he's going to hand it off up the middle. And he's going to a big, tough run, and he's going to be brought down. It looks like for what is another first down.
Number 33, Dylan.
And they're going to keep going to it. Look, right to the ball. They're going to get a snap, and that's going to be illegal man on field.
We have a timeout on the field. That timeout charged to Oak Grove. Their first charge.
Looks like the Panthers got a timeout call before the play was snapped. So the Panthers take their first timeout of the half. 11:43 left right now in the second quarter of the ball game. Brendan, what have you seen so far right now for the Panthers?
Well, in terms of this drive, it looks like we're just not getting set. Just we're not finding what we need to be doing before the ball is snapped, and that's credits to Pleasant Hill. I mean, I think that's what they're trying to do with every team, you know, catch them in the off guard. And right there, we're having to waste a timeout because we're making substitutions on the field, and they already got the ball down, and they're going through their cadence. So luckily, we got a timeout off, and we're able to reset without losing some yardage.
Well, folks, here pretty soon we'll try to get some scores for some other local games and some conference games here in a little bit. But I tell you what, the temperature right now is phenomenal. You couldn't ask for a better night to be coming out here and playing football. No inclement weather. This is what football is supposed to be played in, this kind of weather right here. So,
trips left, single back on the backfield. Once again, they're liking this formation. They like to spread us out and run the ball right at the middle, and they're going to keep doing that. But it's going to be swallowed up by number 50, Xander Brinegar, and number 88, Caden Weir.
On the tackle for the Panthers, Xander Brinegar. Second and 10.
They're going to go ahead and stick with this formation. He's going to drop back, roll out to his right, and he's going to be Tell you what, against Odessa, we were missing a big piece of our defense, and that was him. The quarterback pressures that he creates in the game, you can't go without, especially with a team that likes to throw the ball. Teams like Odessa and teams like Pleasant Hill, you just need that one guy that can make a difference and get there, and just mark a play up.
For as big as he is, his speed is phenomenal for this position. He's getting a lot of push, a lot of play. Oh!
Landon Chance, the other side.
What a play. Come from the blind side as a quarterback. Lucky he didn't fumble the ball or anything,
yeah.
But, as a defender, a defensive end, those are the kind of hits that you dream of, getting that blind side tackle on the loss for a sack. Looks like we got Carson Smith right now standing down at the 5-yard line. Looks like there's a flag on the play. False start against the Roosters. Be a 5-yard penalty. So the punter will be back on his own 40-yard line to kick off. Carson Smith comes up to his own 15.
I guarantee you, Mr. Tracy Camp and Skylar Holes down there, the coaches for this defensive front line, are just smiling ear to ear right now. That's 2 back-to-back 10-plus yard plays, being brought down in the backfield.
Very high, short punt. Takes a Panthers bounce, bounces back. Looks like that will be about a 20-yard punt on the play. Panthers will take over on their own 28-yard line. 10 minutes left in the first half of the ball game, folks. Panthers lead 14-0. Tell you what, the defense has really stepped up. The defensive ends are wreaking havoc right now on their offensive tackles, and they're making plays. Jones gets the call. Line goes to the line. Takes the snap. Looks like a blast play right up the middle.
Number 14.
I wouldn't be surprised here pretty soon if our offense wouldn't go ahead and go ahead and do a play action, take a shot. As you can see on those plays, those safeties are not really taking their read steps. As a safety, I played a little bit of safety in college starting off. You always take your pass read steps first, and right now they're just charging down to the line. And ultimately, when a good team sees that and a team can capitalize on that, it's going to hurt them really bad.
Jones comes to the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap. Looks like the same play for about another yard gain. Looks like actually might be a 2-yard gain. Right now it's going to be 2nd down and 5 on their own 33-yard line. You got to keep it third and manageable whenever you're going to 3rd down. Like you said, I think you're in 4-down territory a majority of the night here. Let's see what what coach calls on this play. All this orange and black out here, I would have thought it was already Halloween. All these people out here in orange and black, but you know what? We love that color, orange and blacks.
Brady Simon going to be brought down for about a gain of nothing.
44, Logan Pittman on the carry for the Panthers. Run down by number 44, Hayden Hawker on the Roosters. I'll bring up a 4th down from the Panthers.
I guess that was 44 Logan Pittman. Looks like the Panthers are going to punt. I don't know. Is that Carson as the punter?
I believe that's Logan Holtz.
Penalty flag on the play.
Yep.
False start
Looks like a false start.
against the Panthers.
That's Logan Holtz back to punt.
Gotcha. Sorry, folks. It's really tough to read these orange letters on numbers on these black jerseys here.
Looks like we got a new punt formation as well.
Looks like it. Good snap.
Really good kick.
Really good punt. Catches it for,
Oh, if that tackle just be finished.
looks like Red Wine with a run back of about 10 yards to bring it back to the 48-yard line. Tell you what, he's got some speed on him.
Yeah. Very elusive.
77, Will Jennings on the stop.
That's the first punt I've seen of that young man. It was a good punt.
Also number 45.
If you, like you said, if you make that tackle, you got 10 yards more back. They have to drive. Let's see if the Panthers could keep him out of the end zone.
You got trips right. It looks like you got a little wing formation. Single back in the backfield, and it's going to be handed off up the middle once again. And he's going to be stopped. His play's going to be called dead for about a gain of 6 yards.
One thing you got to watch out on this, as much as they've been doing that on 1st and 2nd down, that pass, you got to watch out for their play action for themselves as well.
Yep. They're going to stick to that same formation. And they're going to run that same play. And it's going to be swallowed up by Pride of Panthers.
Looks like they have a gain of 1 yard on the play.
24, Grady Salmon on the stop.
Looks like it'll be 3rd down and 3 on the 44-yard line.
You know, I'm starting to see a couple patterns with this offense. You know, they like to get in one formation and kind of stick with that formation throughout this series. Not seeing a lot of changes here.
Looks like they could be possibly fourth down and about inches to go.
Brings up fourth and short.
Right now, folks, 6:47 right now left in the first half of the ball game.
They're going to line up and actually going to change up this formation a little bit. They're going to line up the wing back to the left. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. And it looks like the Panthers are going to get to him and stop him on fourth down. And that's going to give us a ball at around the 44-yard line.
Looks like a busted play. Looked like the quarterback didn't know what he was wanting to hand off or run the ball.
It looked like he may have fumbled the snap right there and couldn't really finish the handoff.
Well, the best defense right now is keeping that offense onto the sidelines. Panthers take over in great field position on their own 44-yard line, folks. 6:33 now left in the first half. The Panthers are leading 14-0 over the Roosters. Armstrong far out to the right. Jones with the snap. Handoff. Looks like we got a sweep play by number 8, Carson Smith. Nice big run for about 5 yards. Keep it 2nd down and 5 and manageable. We'd like to thank everybody for watching Panthers football here on the YouTube channel. I'd like to thank Mr. Mike Miller for getting us set up and running the show. Man behind the scenes, that's what he is. Surprised he didn't put his picture on the screen right there. 2nd down and 5. Jones on the snap. Carson Smith runs off to the left. Looks like he's going to keep his feet moving. Looks like we're going to have about a 6-yard gain and another Panther first down. One thing, though, you have to do with an offense that you're facing, you have to put the points on the board. You need to get touchdowns. As fast as this other team moves with their offense, Brennan, it's a quick opportunity. They can get right back in this ball game pretty quick.
Exactly.
Panthers go to the line of scrimmage. Jones.
Looks like they almost want to go to
under
a
the center.
single high safety.
Hands off.
Grady Salmon going to get a good 8-yard run right there.
I tell you what makes that play. Keep watching that play. It was a great fake by the quarterback. You know, Jones pulling that thing back and throwing it down the field. Could be an option. 2nd down and 2 on the 37-yard line of the Roosters. Armstrong goes far to the right. Trap play. Again, Salmon with a gain of 1.
Looks like he's going to be tripped up by number 44, the D end. For the Roosters, that's going to be Hayden Hawker.
Definitely 4-down territory for the Panthers. We have 4:26 right now left in the first half.
Excuse me, middle linebacker, number 44.
Armstrong far to the left. Wide to the left. Panthers take the snap. Pitch play to Mr. Grady Salmon to the left side for a Panthers first down. It'll be now 1st down and 10 on the 32-yard line of the Roosters. Clock's running. Still now 3:56 left in the second quarter of play. Looks like Oak Grove has called a timeout.
We have a timeout on the field. That timeout charged to Oak Grove, their 2nd charged timeout. They have.
Tell you what, strategy coming along here. Let's talk a little bit about strategy. Panthers will get the ball back at halftime because they deferred at the first half. I would run this ball down as far as I can, try to get some points out of it, and then you're going to get the ball back at the second half. and hopefully to be able to tack on to it.
Yeah, but the way this offense is running, we're gonna have to run that clock all the way down until we're under a minute. You know,
Yes.
the way you just can't, especially in our conference, the MRVC West Conference. You never know what could happen. You know, there's so many good teams in this conference, and you know it's always a dogfight all the way until the end of the game, and nobody's ever out of a game. And I think that's something you got to keep, keep in the back of your head as a coach. You know,
Yes.
you just keep the ball out of their hands, keep it in yours.
I tell you
and
what,
try to score with almost nothing left on the clock.
exactly. We talked about this earlier today in our ride out to Lee Summit today. We was talking about there's not a weak team in this MRVC West. It's probably one of the deepest conferences in the Kansas City area, period, bar none to anybody. You got 3 teams right now that are in the top 25 in the polls in 8-10. Sweep out to the left, Mr. Salmon. Looks like he's going to gain of about 3 yards on the play on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 7. You got the number 1 ranked team in the state now in the class 3. You got the Odessa Bulldogs. You got Pleasant Hill right now that's in the top 25 in the city. You've also got Center High School that's in the top 25 in the city.
Yep.
You also have Excelsior Springs is either right there in the top 25 or just outside the top 25. I mean, you do not have a night off when it comes to the MRVC West.
No way.
And Harrisonville.
It goes for any sport as well.
Yes. You got Jones under the center. Takes the snap. Hands off to number 8, Carson Smith, but there looks like there is a flag on the play.
Number 8, Carson Smith on the carry, brought down by number 22, Jonathan Cox. There is a flag on the play.
Looks like it'll be holding on the Panthers.
Against the Panthers.
Looks like they'll be brought back to the 41-yard line.
The foul will put the ball at the Rooster 41.
Looks like it'll be 2nd down
And 19.
and 19 on their own 41-yard line.
It's kind of one of those things again, just those small mental mistakes. They hurt you big time. You get on their side of the field deep into their territory, and you get a small penalty. Yeah, get you 10
Jones under the
yards back.
center.
Play action. He's gonna
Jones
look
rolls
downfield.
out. Looks like he's got a man.
Nearly
Went
intercepted.
through the hands.
Jones pass intended for
Number 6, Mason Webster, almost intercepted.
Peyton Jones of the Roosters brings up 3rd and 19 for the Panthers.
3rd down and 19 for the Panthers. We have 2 minutes, 38 seconds left here in the first half. Looks like we got
Looks like we're going to go wide doubles here with Carson Smith, Hayden Armstrong, and they're going to go ahead. I think time may expired. Yeah.
Dead ball, delay of game against the Panthers. Lost 5 yards, bring up 3rd and 24.
Now a snap, straight drop back. It's going to be a screen out here to the wide side of the field. Hayden Armstrong's going to take off and get up a good game.
Jones pass intended.
And it's going to bring us to about a 4th and 9 situation here.
Number 5 on the snap.
I think-
4th and 10, excuse me.
I think if anything, you try to go to the deep to the end zone. That way if there is a turnover or something that's, close to the end zone,
The 32.
let's see what the Panthers could pull out here. Panthers do have 1 timeout left in the half. Looks like you're doing splits.
If I'm the Panthers, I'm expecting them to throw the ball here.
Jet sweep over to Hayden Armstrong to the left. Looks like he's got the corner.
Hayden Armstrong on the sweep.
Great run. Looks like he's going to be short, about 2 yards short. So you're going to Panthers turn the ball over on downs with 1:51 left in the first half. The Roosters will take over possessions on their own 24-yard line. What's one thing you want to be telling your defense right now? Keep everything in front of you. Nobody gets deep.
Get on the ball.
Get on the ball
before they can even get up to the ball. You need to find out where you're at. Find out where you're at on the field.
If I'm the Roosters, where am I looking for? I'm looking for the void probably in the middle of the field somewhere.
You know, with us running a single high safety, or actually, sorry, a double high safety, yes, you want to attack those middle parts of the field, but also when you get this kind of almost a man-to-man look with our corners, you might be able to get a short screen to the outside. He's going to be forced out of the pocket, throw across the middle to number 4. And that ball's going to be complete. That's going to be a Pleasant Hill first down.
Under 2 minutes, that clock will stop until the ball gets reset or the chains get set, and then the clock will stop. Now the clock's running again. Looks like we might have.
Ball start. Oh.
Offsides on the Panthers.
Offsides call against the Panthers. Cost them 5. First and 5.
It'll be first down and 5 on their own 40-yard line. Draw play right up the middle. Number 33 breaks a tackle, runs hard, gets about a 15, 16-yard gain for a Roosters first down.
He's going to drop back. He's going to throw a ball across the middle. Oh, he had a guy open, but it's going to be just out of reach and intended for number 4.
It'll be second down and 10. 1:24 right now left in the first half. You've got to get twins to the right, twins to the left. Quarterback takes the snap, hands off to number 33 on a draw play. Right now goes over the right side and close to another first down. Looks like he's going to be shy about 1 yard. Third down and 1. Third down and 1 on the 32. Takes the snap. Sets back to pass. Scrambles to the right and has a loss of a 1 yard. Caden Weir on the tackle.
Pleasant Hill's going to take a timeout here. It was a great job of not letting him get to the sideline.
Exactly.
Keeping him down inside, keep the clock running.
Looks like Pleasant Hill has taken a timeout. That is their second timeout. Or that is their first timeout. They have 2 timeouts left, folks. There's 57 seconds left right now in the first half of the ball game. The Panthers are leading 14-0 currently over the Pleasant Hill Roosters. Let's go ahead and go over our sponsors while we're here at this time. Our platinum sponsor, Commercial Bank, Bank at Commercial, serving Oak Grove since 1907. Gold sponsors are First Baptist Church, supporting Oak Grove and families for over 150 years. Jake's Heating and Cooling. For your refrigeration, heating, and cooling needs, give Jake's a call. Oak Grove Medical Clinic, looking forward to providing health care to you and your family. State Farm Insurance, Jeff Jennings, your local State Farm agent, helping life go right for over 20 years in Oak Grove. New Life Church, serving families in the community of Oak Grove. Center Point Medical Center, services in Jackson County and surrounding counties. Quick pass out to the right. Looks like the pass is caught. Let's go through our silver sponsors real quick. Karen Lux Realty. Executives, Bird Automotive, and Focus on Oak Grove. Thank you for your sponsorship of Oak Grove Athletics here in Oak Grove High School.
Once again, right to the ball here. It's going to be a pass. Oh, just through the hands of the corner. Oh. Colin Graves. Number 33 on the outside.
Intended receiver was number 8, Zach.
I mean, the coverage was perfect. He was in the right spot. Just got to finish the play there.
45 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down and 10.
He's going to get a motion across the field. It's going to be handoff up the middle to number 33. And, man, does that kid run hard. You know, he's been bouncing off guys all night. Maybe not that play, but, you know, being able to keep your balance after the first tackler, you know, keeping your feet under in you and keep driving is such an important thing to have as a running back. I mean, you think of all the great running backs in the NFL in past seasons. You got guys like Alvin Kamara now with just incredible balance, being able to break those tackles and stay on their feet and just keep making plays. It's something that, as a running back, you want to have and you got to have to be successful.
Yes. Well, one thing you want to make sure that you do right now, 39 seconds left in the ball game in the first half. Keep them out of the end zone. Keep that momentum and come back out in the second half and really come back and get back to what you were doing, running down the field, you know, basically at will, the Panthers were. So, folks, right now we got 39 seconds left in the first half. 3rd down and 5 on the Panthers' 25-yard line. The Panthers are leading the Roosters 14-0. 14-0.
Just really big deal here to minimize. He's going to get a snap. He's going to drop back. He's looking across the middle of the field, and he's going to be brought down. Looks like he either barely got the first down or he's just short of it.
I tell you what, looks like the Roosters are doing a real good job of keeping that pocket formed for that quarterback. He's got a little bit of time to step back there. You know, maybe
spot
a
the
little
ball here, and they're going to bring the chains out.
Maybe our defensive ends, instead of trying to go upfield so much, losing and then diving in underneath that, you know, to try to get to that quarterback. Because right now he's got about 3 or 4 seconds to sit back there and survey the.
You know, if you're the defense, you think about maybe do you need to do a stunt with the front side of the line. Throw something crazy, maybe a single linebacker blitz, go man up, cover one, you have a single safety, drop into the backside. You know, it depends on what they have installed, you know, for their defense. But ultimately, you got to think of something to switch it up here.
Definitely got to switch it up a little bit. It looks like right now all of our defensive lines just straight ahead. Looks like it'll be 4th down and inches to go.
Just outside the Panther 20-yard line.
The snap, the handoff right up the middle to number 33. Looks like he's going to have about a 2-yard gain.
And they're going to go ahead and get on the ball here.
1st down for the Roosters.
Quick on the ball here. We got doubles left and right. He's going to drop back. He's going to look across the middle. And, just intended for number 8 for the Roosters. Number 8, Zach Redwine. Just out of reach right there. I think for that quarterback, that was the right read. Just a little bit better throw. It was kind of a tight window. They had similar routes on both sides. They were kind of clashing right there. But other than that was a great pass.
All right, folks, 19 seconds left here in the first half.
He's going to drop back again. He's going to look left, and he's going to look right. And he's going to try to scramble outside, and he's going to be broken up by Hayden Armstrong. What a play on the sideline. Only bad thing about that play right there is it stops the clock.
I am noticing one thing that they are doing. They are double-teaming the defensive ends right now. They're coming out. Your guard and center are both going to that defensive end right now. 11 seconds left. 3rd down and 10 on the 18-yard line of the Panthers.
Big 3rd down here. Big defensive stand going into half. Give us some momentum. He's going to drop back. He's going to look deep to the left. Oh, just outside of the reach. What a throw. All the way across the field. And it's 4th down. You got to think they're going to try to draw something crazy up right here. You know, I think, if I'm not wrong, yeah, they do have a single timeout left.
Looks like they're going to try to kick a field goal. Looks like the kicker will be
The quarterback.
Always when a kicker's
Number
your
11,
quarterback, I would
Easton
always
Rowe.
watch for a trick play here.
Yeah.
Stay home. Don't be fooled. Looks like
Going to be short.
short,
And that's going to be huge going into the half for the Panthers.
and that will end the first half of the ball game, folks. Right now, your Oak Grove Panthers lead with a 14-0 lead over the Pleasant Hill Roosters. Folks, we're going to have a little bit of an extended halftime this evening with it being homecoming. We would like to wish all the homecoming participants, the princesses and the queens, candidates, best of luck this evening. One thing I want to go over real quick, folks. So make sure that you stay tuned to the second half. Looks like this ball game is going to be going pretty good, pretty quick. I tell you what, the Chiefs, they did it. They got to get a win too. But this Oak Grove Panthers is hungry for a win this evening.
They are. It looks like a tough record, but they've also had a tough schedule. And just like we were discussing earlier, the teams in this conference are nothing to play around with. This second half, it could totally turn around and go the Roosters' way. Hopefully it goes our way, but I'm just saying in this conference, you never know what's going to happen, and you got to play your best football at all times.
You can't rest. You got to play a full 48 minutes of football.
Exactly.
So, folks, right now, Oak Grove Panthers lead 14-0 in half. We'll be coming back to you here shortly, right after halftime. Listen to the sound of Panther pride and the homecoming festivities. Welcome back, Panthers fans. Get ready to start the second half here of the Friday Night Lights here in Oak Grove Stadium. We got a pretty good matchup right now between your Oak Grove Panthers and the visiting Pleasant Hill Roosters. We thank everybody for coming in and watching this game with us this evening. My name's Jason Marsh, and I got Brendan Marsh here. We're going to take you on a journey on the second half here at Oak Grove Stadium. Brendan, what do you want to see in the second half right now, starting for your Oak Grove Panthers?
I just want to see some fire, coming out, making a big defensive stop down on our side of the field, inside the red zone, holding them to no points. Coming out this half and carrying that momentum and putting the ball right in the end zone coming off. And just keeping your foot on the gas throughout the course of the game.
Definitely. One thing you have to do is keep control of the ball.
Exactly.
No turnovers, no silly mistakes. Come out here and play good sound offense, good sound football on all three phases of the game, basically.
I wouldn't be surprised here if you're the Pleasant Hill Roosters, try to get something going here. Maybe go with an onside kick, a pooch kick, something to try to get the ball back and start it off here.
Looks like number 10, Bo Daniel, will be kicking off. Or, no, I'm sorry. Man, I'm having a hard time reading tonight.
Number 80.
Number 80, Jacob Elliott. Kicks it deep.
It's going to be fielded cleanly by Carson Smith, and he's going to have a hole, and he's going to take it to the outside. Number 6 trying to chase him down. He makes a good stiff arm, and he's going to bring it down all the way to the opposite 40-yard line. And that's going to be a great way to open up this half for the Oak Grove Panthers.
There is a flag on the play.
Initial indication is an illegal blocking the back against the Panthers.
Looks like there's a block in the back by the Panthers that'll take that great kickoff return back. And the Panthers looks like they will start on their own 11-yard line instead of the opponent's 40-yard line. We just talked about making sure you have sound offense, sound defense, and sound special teams.
Penalties.
Eliminate those mistakes, folks. But let's see what the Panthers can do here. It is now first down and 10 on their own 11-yard line.
First down for the Panthers from their own 10-yard line.
Panthers come to the line of scrimmage. Jones goes under the center. Takes a snap. Pitches out to number 8, Carson Smith, to the left for a gain of almost 4 yards. It'll be 3 yards, sorry. It'll be second down and 7 on their own 14-yard line.
Pleasant Hill, when we go to that double tight set with 2 tight ends, they're really packing that box. So I'd like to see maybe a sweep even, coming to the outside and try to get an edge. Going to blast play, and that's going to be tracked down by number 44, Hayden Hawker, the middle linebacker. Just flying through the gaps, that's just a great sound play for him.
Panthers now have a 3rd down and 3 of manageable 3 yards. I like to see the Panthers come out here and have about a 6-7 minute drive to start off the second half,
That'd be nice,
and get some points out of it. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Trips in the backfield. Takes a snap. Looks like a counter play. Number 8, Carson Smith, almost breaks it loose. Has a gain of about 7 yards and a first down. It'll be first down and 10 on their own 25-yard line.
He's just tripped up, but kudos to number 26, which I believe is a corner for them, Noah Riley. Yes, he is a corner for them. Just trying to trip him up and get him down, and he does that exact thing, and he saves that from turning into a potential really big play.
Panthers come to the line of scrimmage, 3 in the backfield. Jones with a snap. Looks like a counter play. Again, same counter play to Mr. Carson Smith of a gain of about 4 yards on the play. Looks like it'll be 2nd down and 6 on their own 30-yard line.
Once again, number 26, Noah Riley on the tackle.
I mean, if 26 is making a tackle, he's their last bit of defense on that side. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. 3 in the backfield. Jones with the snap.
It's going to be a quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper. Looks like that'll be a loss of about a yard on the play. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 7 on their own 29-yard line.
Bring up 3rd and 7 for the Panthers from their own 29-yard line.
Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Trips in the backfield. Jones under center. Takes the snap.
It's going to be a rollout.
Looks like a rollout bootleg pass. Looks like he threw it behind the intended receiver. And looks like the Panthers will have to punt after getting a first down on their first drive. We got 9:04 currently left in the second half, in the third quarter here. 14-0 Panthers. Panthers will be punting from their own 18-yard line.
On those routes, it did not look like our receivers had much separation at all there.
Number 8, Zach Redwine back for the Roosters.
Another really good punt.
Really good punt. Got it away. Calls for a fair catch. Catches it at the 40-yard line.
Called by number 8, Zach Redwine on the Rooster 40.
Let's see what the Panthers defense can come up with here in the second half. What are we looking for? I know we're getting a lot of pressure in the first half from our defensive ends, but I tell you what, that front really needs, that front middle, your tackles, your D tackles, and your nose guard really going to need to get some good push up the front, up the middle. That'll help eliminate a lot of that draw play.
Exactly, but I think most importantly here is for their first drive coming out, we have to hold them to no points.
Exactly.
We gotta get a 3 and out right now would be huge in this ballgame.
Looks like he got a trips to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback with the running back to his right. Takes a snap. Oh, bubble snap.
And it's going to be lost about 4 yards.
4 yards on the play. Reminds me of the very first play of the ball game. Started the exact same way.
I'm starting to really see. I think the reason why they're able to run such a fast offense is they get a formation, they pick a formation, and they stay in it. They maybe move a running back here or there or go into a motion. But other than that, what they're getting set up in, oh, wow. It's nearly intercepted by number 33, Holland Graves, and it's end up being caught by number 4 for the Pleasant Hill Roosters, Mason Hicks.
That's 2 tonight that Holland Graves has had in his hands. That's all right. He's in the right spot. Just got to make that play. Running back with a blast right up the middle. Looks like a gain of about 5 yard lines. It'll be 2nd down and 5 on the 45-yard line of the Panthers. They go, Roosters go trips to the left, single to the right, running back to the left. Quick out play to Red Wine.
Pass intended for number 8, Zach Redwine, falls incomplete.
A little screen pass out there, a little quick out. Tell you what, I like what they're trying to do on offense right there. Get it in the speedster's hands, let something happen. Looks like he could have had a couple blockers in front of him for a pretty good gain.
3rd and 5 from the 45.
We have 8 minutes right now, 8:03 left in the third quarter. 3rd down and 5 on the Panthers 45. Trips to the left, single to the right. Quarterback rolls out to the left. Off to the sideline, throws
nice.
a pass. Caught by number 4 for
That was
a 15-yard gain by Mason Hicks.
That was a great pass by the quarterback there, Easton Rowe. He took a lick at the end of that play.
He did. A left-handed quarterback rolling out to the left. Makes a good, accurate throw on the sidelines to number 4, Mr. Hicks.
It's going
Looks
to be
like
hand up the middle here to number 33. Breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and has to be brought down by about 2 or 3 different Panthers.
Dylan Kaufman, the ball carrier. Stopped by number 24, Grady Salmon. Number 8, Carson.
And here we go, right back to the ball, ready to snap it. Here's the snap, and it's going to be the same play here, running back up the middle. And it's going to be this time swallowed up by the defensive front.
Dylan Kaufman again, the ball carrier.
Lane and Chance,
Stopped by number 24.
Caden Weir, and
Number 81, Landon
Grady
Hines.
Salmon on the play.
The Panthers.
3rd down and 1 on the Panthers' 19-yard line. You have twins out to the left and the right. Running back off to the right side. Draw play.
I mean, they're going to.
33.
There's no other way to explain it. When a play's working, you keep running it until it's stopped, and that's what they're doing here. There's got to be some adjustments made. He's going to go screen out to the right side, and it's going to be low and intended for the receiver, number 8, Zach Redwine.
Looks like the quarterback just got in a hurry and just rushed his pass a little bit. Looks like the pass would have been out there with a pretty decent gain. Draw play up the middle. Ooh,
Wow.
Hit hard up the middle. A gain of about 3 yards on the play. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7.
Clinton Stewart just putting the shoulder down and creating a boom there.
That's one of those plays where you say that he got depleted.
Laying the wood.
Rolling out to his right, the quarterback. Oh, sees a seam right up the middle. Nobody's guarding him, and he runs in for the touchdown.
Number 11, quarterback Easton Rowe. With a 6-yard touchdown scamper for the
A lot of pursuit.
Roosters on the
Looks like we're going to see a swinging gate here. They're getting hurried on the. Wow. How fast they just got on the field, I cannot even believe.
Well, that's something that you have to do. Practice in, practice out. And the snap and the kick.
Almost blocked by number 4, Hayden Armstrong.
Kick is good. 6:27 left in the third quarter, folks. We now have a ball game. 14-7. The Roosters come back after the Panthers stalled out on their own 30-yard line.
MRVC West homecoming matchup.
It's a big MRVC West matchup tonight, folks. I tell you what, things you got to do. When you have an opportunity to get a turnover, you got to capitalize on those things.
Yeah.
Can't give a good team a second chance and an opportunity. Well, folks, 6:27 right now left in the third quarter. Panthers are going to be set back to receive the kickoff.
Back to receive for the Panthers on the 8, senior Carson Smith.
Really like to see the Panthers come back and really punch one in.
And number 4, senior Hayden Armstrong. Set the kick for the Roosters, number 80, Jacob Elliott.
Number 8, Carson
Roosters.
Smith, back deep. Really good kick.
Kicks it into the end zone for a touchback.
Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Panthers will take over on their own 20-yard line.
Set it in.
Let's see if the Panthers can answer with a touchdown here on this drive with 6:27 left here in the third quarter. Panthers come up to the huddle. To the line of scrimmage. Jones goes under the center. Takes a snap. Pitch out to number 8, Carson Smith, to the left. Looks like he'll get about a gain of 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8 on their own 22-yard line.
For the Roosters. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for the Panthers.
You got Armstrong wide to the right. Jones under center, takes a snap, pitches it out to number 42, Clinton Stewart. Tackled for a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 10 on their own. I'm sorry, a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd down and 9. 3rd down and 9 on their own 21-yard line.
I mean, you can totally feel the momentum shift in the air right now. It's all going Pleasant Hill's way.
9-yard line for the Panthers.
See if we can buckle down and make something happen here.
5:17 remaining in the third quarter. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Jones goes under center.
Ball's going to be fumbled.
Fumble on the play.
Pleasant Hill Roosters are going to have that ball.
And it looks like the Roosters have recovered on the 13-yard line of the Oak Grove Panthers.
Ball recovered by number 20, Hunter Parrish for the Roosters. That'll give the Roosters first down from the Panther 14.
Currently, folks, situation we got right now, 4:57 left in the third quarter. The Panthers are currently leading 14-7. The Panthers just turned the ball over on a fumble at their own 13-yard line. Roosters came out on their first possession of the second half and scored a touchdown, quarterback keeper, for a 15-yard scramble.
That's kind of been part. Oh, wow.
A different formation for them here. Wildcat formation.
I don't think everybody may have been set there. Yeah.
False start on the play.
You know, it's kind of been a theme for the Oak Grove Panthers tonight with their running backs. That ball's been knocked loose a few times. You know, some of them has went their way and it'd be called down, but still, when that ball's loose, it's never a good sign.
We always talk about whenever we're coaching football, you got to take care of baby. And baby is the football, and you got to make sure you have that secure. Wildcat formation. Sweep to the right.
Gotta make something out of nothing there. It didn't look like there was a lot there.
Number 4, Mason Hicks on the carry. A different formation, but they are keeping that speed, getting back up to the line and starting it up again. Looks like they're running power right. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Looks like they're coming out of the Wildcat and going back to their spread offense.
5-yard penalty. Ball will be placed just inside the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 16.
Eastern Road comes out.
Number 11, Easton Rose, back to the quarterback. Roosters.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. Goes back for the quarterback. Runs right back up to middle. I think you need to start keeping a spy on that quarterback and as a linebacker's position to make sure that he's not getting anywhere or going anywhere.
And I like your idea there. I like what you're saying. The only problem with that is our middle player, or a guy who's covering the middle of the field, is our middle linebacker right now. So doing that, you're leaving the middle of the field open.
Gotcha. Rolls
gonna
out
roll
to the
out.
left. Throws
Sees
it
a
to
man
number
open.
4.
And he's going to
Falls
trip
down
and
to
fall.
the ground. It'll be a 4th down. Looks like about a 4th down and a yard to go on the 5-yard line. Quick up to the line of scrimmage the Roosters get.
No surprise here if they hand it off to number 33 right at the get.
Right up the gut. Looks like he's got a gain of about 2 yards.
And that's going to be enough for a first down.
First down and goal on the 2-yard line. Pitch out to the right, number 33. Breaks some tackles. Gets into the end zone. 3:29 left in the 3rd quarter. The Panthers lead 14-13 before the PAT here.
I'm just saying, if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure they just scored twice in a series of about 4 or 5 minutes.
4 or 5 minutes. They're quick strike, and we talked about that here at the very beginning of the ball game.
Yeah. That's really impressive for a high school football team.
Rowe back for the field goal.
Nearly blocked again by Hayden Armstrong.
And it's good. Folks, we have ourselves a brand new ball game. It's now 14-14. 3:29 left in the 3rd quarter. Well, while we have an opportunity, let's go ahead and go through our sponsors real quick. Our platinum sponsor, Commercial Bank, Bank and Commercial, serving Oak Grove since 1907. Gold sponsors are First Baptist Church, supporting Oak Grove families for over 150 years. Jake's Heating and Cooling. For your refrigeration, heating, and cooling needs, give Jake's a call. Oak Grove Medical Clinic. Looking forward to providing health care to you and your family. State Farm Insurance. Jeff Jennings, your local State Farm agent, helping life go right for over 20 years in Oak Grove. New Life Church of Oak Grove, serving the families and communities of Oak Grove. Center Point Medical Center, servicing Jackson County and surrounding counties. Service sponsors are Karen Lux Realty Executives, Bird Automotive, and Focus on Oak Grove. Thank you for all your sponsors and all your help for Oak Grove activities here at Oak Grove High School.
And for those of you just joining on the stream, welcome here. We got a really good ball game here. The Pleasant Hill Roosters are trying to find a way to fight their way back in this game, and then they have tied it up. Panthers going to come out here and try to get something going. Dad, what are you looking for on this offensive possession here, trying to get the ball down the field?
I like to see him go a little bit more north and south with the ball, trying to go out for the outside, get some punch up the guts. You know what? Maybe get a little pass in here, mix it up a little bit. But you know what? You got to stay true to yourself, too. If you're going to run the ball, let's run the ball, be physical up front, move the ball. And, take some time off the clock. Our best defense right now is keeping that offense on the sidelines. We got Armstrong out far to the left. Jones under the center. Takes the snap. Pitch out to number 24, Grady Salmon. Takes it out to the outside. Makes a couple moves. Makes a miss. Nice little play. Grady Salmon is just a sophomore.
Yeah.
He runs. He's got good vision. Keeps good balance. And, he does a pretty good job of just moving forward.
He's not a kid that when you see him run, you're like, wow, that kid's got some crazy speed.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how he's built. That's not how he is as a running back. He's more of a patience guy, seeing a gap, hitting a gap.
All right, we got Armstrong wide to the right. Trips in the backfield. Jones under center takes the snap.
Hang on to that football.
Looks like no gain on the play. It'd be 3rd down and 5 on their own 25-yard line.
Third down from the Panther 24. 3rd and 6.
Armstrong, wide to the left, trips in the backfield. Jones, under center, takes a snap.
It's going to be a counter play to Grady Salmon.
Grady Salmon.
He's going to fall
with
about a yard
great
short.
run, about a yard short.
Stop at number 25,
Man, I'm telling you, on these plays that we're actually getting good gains, it's just 1 or 2 blocks away from having a really, really good play on our hands.
I tell you what, the second half right now, Salmon's been the guy to go to right now, him and Smith.
Yep.
Ball set to the 29-yard line. Panthers.
Looks like it's 4th down and 1 on the 29-yard line.
I'm interested to see what the play call is here.
Jones under center. Takes the snap. Looks like Whitehead right up the gut for a first down.
40, senior Adrian Whitehead.
I think that's his first carry of the ball game.
Yep. Good to see him returning and back on the field again.
Yes, it is.
Roosters. First down for the Panther 31.
First down and 10 for the Panthers. 1:11 left right now in the third quarter. First down and 10 on their own 31-yard line. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Armstrong far to the left. Counter play. Looks like we got.
It's a great fake.
Looks like it was tackled right there for no gain. That was a really good fake. Griffin might have had. Looks like he might have 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8 on the 33. Tell you what, when you're able to carry those fakes out, that's going to really help you on down the road here. Jones under center. Armstrong far to the left. Counter play.
Come back to a counter play, breaks 1 tackle, and he's going to break a couple more tackles, and he's going to fight for this first down, and he's going to.
Looks like he's going to be a first down for the Panthers. That's just determination of a young man right there, weaving in and out, you know, finding just riding off the hip of his blocker in front of him, and seeing a hole and just going for it. First down and 10 on their own 41-yard line. Looks like that will be the final play of the third quarter. Brennan, give me some of the things that you're seeing right now offensively for the Panthers.
They look a little bit more motivated, you know. It looks like we're firing off the ball just a little bit harder. Our running backs are hitting the holes a little bit harder. You know, in terms of this series, our running backs are holding on to the ball a little bit tighter. And, you know, we're just trying to keep things as clean as we can possible, you know, keeping our plays as crisp as we can possible. Like I said, there may be a few missed blocks here and there, but ultimately we're moving the ball down the field. And with the study time, you know, we're running the clock down. You know, since we're in the fourth quarter now, really running the clock out here and trying to get down the field, not in a hurry. Don't leave a lot of time on the clock for them to score.
Exactly. The way our offense is set up, you cannot put yourself in a third and long situation at any time. Stay ahead of the chains. You know, we talk about that, you know.
You get a consistent 5 yards a carry.
5 yards at a carry. I mean,
you'll be just fine.
5 yards at a time that, you know, 5 yards and 5 yards, 10 yards. You guys, you're moving the chains. You're keeping it going and keeping that offense over there on the sidelines. Well, Panther fans, I'd like to thank you all for watching tonight. You know, it's been a great evening here in Oak Grove. Great crowds, both on the Panther side and then on the visitor side. Currently, we have a tie of 14-14. Just now starting the fourth quarter. First down and 10 on their own 42-yard line. Jones under center. Takes a snap. There's a counter play.
He's going to break it up the middle.
Breaks it up the middle. Looks like Clinton Stewart with a gain of 11 yards on the play and a Panthers first down. I mean, this is really a gut check.
And if I'm the coaches here, I'm telling the guys, get to play, let the clock run out. Let the play clock run it down as low as you can, about 3 seconds, snap the ball. Just take your time going down the field.
Jones under the center. Takes the back. Right. Stewart looks like the exact same play on the carry, and it looks like a gain of about 3 yards. It'll be second down and 7. One thing you want to do is this next possession, you want to make sure that you get it within a third down and manageable, 3 yards, 4 yards. Really opens up the playbook to where you can either do a pass or a run. Armstrong far out here to the left.
Going to be counter play here to number 42, Clinton Stewart. He's going to be tangled up. First guy to get to him is number 25, Braden Bush. linebacker
Number 78, Sawyer
for the visiting Roosters.
Maybe a gain of 1. We are now 3rd down and 5 on the Roosters' 42-yard line.
of the Roosters.
No, we just need another good play. If we can give ourselves like a 4th and 1, a 4th and 2, something that's 4th and manageable for this offense, then we'll be in good condition.
I tell you something I would like to see, and this is just me talking. I don't know their playbooks, but I'd like to see a jet sweep with Armstrong. On that right side, he's got a lot of room to work with on that right side of the field. If they're playing really tight like they're playing right now, folks, we got ourselves a ball game here. 10:29 left in the 4th quarter. Oak Grove just called a timeout. This is their first timeout of the second half. The score is now 14-14. I'm going to see if we can look up and see if we can find some scores of some local scores of the games here.
Missing our guy Cameron tonight.
Yeah, no kidding.
He is usually the go-to guy for the scores.
He's
He's
the
always
score
had
guy.
it up. And for those of you that are just joining, Cameron was not able to make it tonight. He had prior obligations in Springfield.
Again, 3rd and 5 for the Panthers at the Rooster 42.
This is a big 3rd down, folks. It is now 3rd down.
Grady Salmon is going to
Grady
take up the
Salmon.
sideline, and a great tackle once again by the corner for the Pleasant Hill Roosters. And making a play, Noah Riley.
Of the Roosters.
I'm telling you what, that kid has been in the right spot all night for the Pleasant Hill Roosters. He doesn't make that play. That's a touchdown by Grady Salmon.
First down and 10. The Panthers are on the Roosters' 25-yard line. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Jones. Salmon with a run to the left. Breaks some tackles. Young man's running hard, carrying some guys with him. He is going to the 5-yard line. To the 3-4-yard line. That's some heart and determination by that young man.
Kind of like a Marshawn Lynch run, beast mode. Get off of me.
Number 24. What else number do you have? We now have a first down and goal for the Panthers on the 3-yard line.
First and goal for the
Might have to bring it up to the boys. Start calling him beast mode.
Beast mode.
He can grow into it.
Jones comes under the center.
Why
Off
wouldn't
to
you give him the
Salmon.
ball? Why wouldn't you give that young man the ball? What a series for him.
You know who he kind of reminds me of? He's not the fastest running back out there, but Marcus Allen did a great job of being patient right off the hip, and then going and seeing the hole and getting in there and scoring, or getting first downs.
Exactly.
You probably don't know who Marcus Allen is.
Well,
I just went old school. You just agreed with me.
I thought in terms of old school, you're gonna go with Oak Grove alumni. To me,
Aaron
he's kind
Grant?
of like Carson.
Not that fast. But
Or not a Carson Landing Carrier.
yes.
Very similar running styles.
Jones under the center, takes the snap. Carson Smith in for the 2-point conversion. That is a big 2-point conversion for the Panthers. Panthers now lead 22-14 with 9:41 left in the 4th quarter, left in the ball game.
For those of you just joining, that's an Oak Grove Panthers touchdown. We go up a whole score, and looking at the sideline right now, we're fired up and we're ready to keep rolling with the ball. Get the momentum back on our side and keep playing hard.
I tell you what, all you got to have now is your defense to come out here and get one good stop. And you know what? Get that offense back on the field for the Panthers.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? This is where, if you're playing both ways, you're tired, but guess what? You have the energy inside of you to go out there and want to do something for your team. Looks like number 55, Zach Bryant's going to be lining up to kick.
Now I like to see this young man just boot one right in between one of these gaps and right here in the back and just make it roll back at the back of the end zone.
Sounds good to me. You got 3 back in the back out for the Roosters. Red Wine in the middle Number 4, Mason Hicks. Bounce. Oh, getting to the outside.
Wow. Broke about 4 tackles on that play.
Number 81, Jay Schuler on the return.
Jay Schuer on the return. Brings it back to the Panthers. I'm sorry, right at the 50-yard line. So the Roosters get great field position on that play. At the 50-yard line. Let's see if the Panthers defense can step up and make some big plays here and maybe get a turnover. Roosters split formation. Hands off to number 33, up the middle. A gain of about 6 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Number 33, Dylan Kaufman, has been running hard all night. He drops back to make a pass. He's going to scramble, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. Looks like it's number 81, Landon Chance.
Number 81, Landon Chance on the
And I can't see the number of the other player, but I'm pretty sure that is Shoemaker.
and 7. Ball at the 46.
Excuse me, William Jennings, number 77. It's going to be
Back
play
foot pass,
action.
rolls out, has the man open and overthrows him. Overthrows him. He was out open in the flats. I tell you what, the young man looks like he's got a real high release when he's throwing and rolling, and that looks like that could carry that ball over the top of the receiver's head. That was a great play call by the Roosters.
But in this point, I feel like the Roosters have no choice but to go for it. They have to
Exactly.
get a score here.
Down by 8 with 8:41 left in the game.
They might use a timeout here, try to draw something up.
Looks like the Roosters have taken a timeout. Right now, the Panthers are leading the Roosters 22-14 with 8:41 left.
I mean, you can't disagree.
In the ball game.
You can't disagree with their call right now. Calling a timeout, trying to maybe draw something up to get this first down. Because if the Panthers do get the ball back, just like we were discussing earlier, this offense is a clock-eating offense. So potentially we could drive the ball down the field and leave the clock with nothing left.
Exactly. I tell you what, folks, you got yourself a ball game here this evening. A lot going on. Homecoming night. We want to make sure that we're winning for the home team. But you know what? These are 2 good ball teams right now going at each other, giving each other haymakers. And it's just, who's the last man standing? That's where we're looking at right now. Right now, the Panthers are leading 22-14. Let's just go a little bit of activities going on. Thursday, October 7th, varsity and JV softball at home versus Odessa. JV varsity boys soccer at Boonville at 5 o'clock. C-Team, JV, and varsity volleyball at Pleasant Hill at 5.
Starting to hear that hometown crowd come to life.
Back for the pass. Draws it. Uh-oh. Being chased.
Caden Weir's going to get to him, but not before he makes a completion, and that's going to be close as it gets to a 4th down, but it looks like they're going to call him short.
Going to be short for about a yard.
Wow.
Looks like the Panthers will take over on possessions.
Wow.
Now,
I mean,
this is very important drive right here. Probably the most important drive of the ball game. Take care of the ball.
Yes.
Take care of the ball. Make sure you're getting, going north to south when you're running the ball. You cannot take any losses. Cannot take any holding penalties. Come out here, put the foot on the gas pedal, and go out here.
Try to whoop them every play.
Move it down. You know what? Go score another touchdown here. Put yourself in a real good position to win this ball game. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. They take over on downs on their own 41-yard line. Jones with the snap. Great run by Brennan Griffin, or Clinton Stewart, I'm sorry. Looks like a gain of 6 yards on the play.
Number
5
2
yards.
for Pleasant Hill, the safety, Peyton Jobs, coming up and making a great open field tackle.
Jones goes under center.
Another great tough run by Clinton Stewart.
You know what? Looks like he's got the death grip on that ball. Both hands on that ball, making sure that he's not gonna fumble.
As it should be. I mean, when I played here, that was and that was something that was taught by the running backs coaches. You know, we did drills where guys were absolutely just throwing haymakers at the football, and you're running. We called it the gauntlet.
Yep.
You know, and it taught you to hold on to the ball. It taught you to be tough as a runner as well.
Well, folks, we got a clock running here, fourth quarter, 7:32 left in the ball game. Panthers just got a first down. Jones goes under center, takes the snap, hands off to Stewart again. Looks like he's going to get about 2 yards on the carry.
Looks like he may have stumbled or tripped over Hunter Jones' foot maybe at the beginning of the play.
For the Roosters, gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Looks like Stewart out and Salmon in. 7 minutes right now. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And Panthers are leading 22-14. Both teams have 2 timeouts left in the ballgame. 2nd down and 8 on the 45-yard line of the Roosters. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Jones under the center. Snaps. Trap play. Number 8. Takes it to the house, ladies and gentlemen. That is a 45-yard run by Mr. Carson Smith. The hole was there. Guess what? The saving tackles that they've had all night, that tackle was not there.
You know, and you know, as high as you can be right now with that score, with the way that this Pleasant Hill offense came out to start the second half, if they can get something going like that again, they could potentially get right back in this game. They have enough time on the clock with the type of offense that they're running to be able to score twice, maybe 3 times.
Panthers up to the line of scrimmage.
Illegal motion.
Illegal motion for the Panthers. Penalty.
Back him up 5.
5 yards. It'll back them up to the 8-yard line.
And for us, this
is a big play right
point,
here.
yeah,
Extra point
is very, very critical.
Currently, 6:33 left in the fourth quarter. The Panthers have a 28-14 lead prior to this 2-point conversion.
Oh, it's going to be batted down.
I don't think Jones had much of a chance. That lineman was right in there in his face. Well, folks, we have ourselves a good game going on here. We have 6:33 left in the fourth quarter, folks, of the ball game. 28-14, the Panthers lead. One thing you want to talk to your defense, Brendan. What do you want to talk to your defense for Oak Grove here in this last 6:33 left in the game?
Minimize. You know, if you can hold them to a field goal at the most, it is huge right now. You just got to keep them out of the end zone. And also, you got to try to do as much as you can to slow their offense down, you know. The incomplete passes, anything like that you can do. Cause fumble, cause a ruckus, get some sacks, you know. You know, you got to play fundamentally sound defense right here, but it all starts on field position right here. We can see if we can kick a ball deep right here, push them back to where they have to drive the whole length of the field and run a substantial amount of time off the clock.
I like to see them maybe pooch a little bit right between the last 2 rows of receivers, you know, to get them back there a little bit further on their side of the field. Looks like they've scooted up. They're up to the 20-yard line.
It's going to be bobbled, and it's going to be picked up by number 81. He's going to be brought down by sophomore
Number 81.
Sheldon.
Jay Schuler on the return.
Sheldon Waller.
Number 2, Sheldon Waller on the stop.
All right, folks. He brought it out to the 30, 32-yard line. The Roosters will start 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line with 6:29 left in the ball game.
It's some of the best field position this game that our defense has had to work with.
Twins to the left, twins to the right.
Guy in his face, and he's going to throw it down in the backfield. Just going to come up short.
That was a really good play call. Everybody had all the motion going to the right and then went back to the screen on the left side. See what had that?
Just great pursuit.
Great pursuit.
By number 88, Caden
88,
Weir.
Caden Weir. Great job, bud. Bud. We now have a 2nd down and 10 on their own 32-yard line. Roosters come up to the line of scrimmage. Take the snap. Fake the draw.
Looks going to go deep
Looks like
here.
going deep.
It's
Over.
going to be caught by number 15. He's going to try to make a move, and he's going to be tackled out of bounds at around the 15-yard line.
Looks like somebody bit on the run and got over. That's one thing you cannot allow is a deep pass. First down and 10 on the Panthers' 17-yard line. The Roosters are right back in business in the red zone. Handoff to number 33. Gets it
all the
down.
way down inside the 10-yard line.
Gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be possibly
Looks like it's just going to be just
just
short.
shy. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down.
Gain of 9, 2nd round.
They're going to bring the chains.
First down.
It'll be first down and goal on the 7-yard line for the Roosters. I tell you, whoever the outside linebacker was on that play actually did a real good job of filling that hole. He was able to see that handoff to number 33 and come up and fill that position.
Also on the stop, number 72, Jacob Shoemaker. 2nd goal.
He rolls out to his left. Quarterback, nobody covers the quarterback and runs in for a touchdown.
Easton Rose scampers in for a Rooster touchdown.
That's twice tonight that we've lost sight of where the quarterback was. We got our eyes on all the receivers, but we're not looking at that quarterback. Swinging gate formation. 5:33 left in the ball game, folks. It's now Roosters just scored a touchdown, going for 1. Rowe with the kick.
Nearly blocked again. Hayden Armstrong is just barely.
Folks, we have ourselves a 7-point ball game right now. 5:33 left in the 4th quarter.
If you're the offense right now, you're doing the name of the game. Run the clock down, put the ball in the end zone to where it's out of reach.
Take some time off that clock. It didn't take the Roosters but 2 minutes. 2 minutes to score that
Less than
touchdown.
that. I think they went into that. To that.
6:33. It was 6:33. Right in a
20
minute.
seconds.
A minute. 1 minute to score that touchdown.
That's amazing. We were talking about it earlier. 85 yards. They did it in minute 15.
Yep.
You give them 70 yards, they're doing it in a minute.
Carson Smith set to kick for the Roosters. Number 11, Easton Rowe.
Man, if you're the Roosters, I really don't know what they're going to do right now. They could go for an onside, they could keep deep and just trust their defense.
Looks like they got a lot of speed over here on the near sideline.
Yep, onside.
He touched it prior. Prior to 10 yards, it was touched by.
He's got to throw a flag.
Should be down.
Number 24, Grady Salmon takes the kick.
Let's see what they do. The ball should be down where they touched it.
And they're going to go ahead and get it to him.
Touched it before travel, 10 yards.
It almost worked out in their favor. I tell you what, though, can't fault that young man. He's looking ahead to go tackle somebody, and it hits him in the side of the leg. All right, so the Panthers get great field position. It is now 1st down and 10 on the Roosters' 49-yard line. 5:31 left in this ball game. Let's see if the Panthers can put the hammer down and finish this thing out. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Panthers take a timeout. That is their second timeout of the half. They have one remaining. The Roosters have 2 timeouts remaining. 1st down and 10. Let's see here, folks. Let's see if we could go here. Let's see here. Let's go through our sponsors real quick. Give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Let's go with the platinum sponsor, Commercial Bank. Bank a Commercial, serving Oak Grove since 1907. Gold sponsors are First Baptist Church, serving Oak Grove families for over 150 years. Jake's Heating and Cooling. For your refrigeration, heating, and cooling needs, give Jake's a call. Oak Grove Medical Clinic, looking forward to providing health care to you and your family. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. We'll get back to the sponsors here in just a minute. Jones under the center. Hands off to number 42.
Breaks a tackle.
Stewart.
Breaks another tackle.
Stays in mind.
Wow.
We'll have a 1st down run on the play of a gain of 11. Takes it down to the 38-yard line. Let's pick back up on those sponsors real quick. State Farm Insurance. Jeff Jennings, your local State Farm agent, helping life go right for over 20 years in Oak Grove. New Life Church, servicing families and communities of Oak Grove. Centerpoint Medical Center, serves Jackson County and the surrounding counties. Silver sponsors are Karen Lux Realties, Bird Automotive, and Focus on Oak Grove. Jones under the center, 1st down and 10. Counter play. Stewart. Looks like he might have a gain of 1 on the play. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 9 on the 37-yard line of the Roosters. Looks like we have an equipment malfunction. Stewart has to come out of play.
It almost looked like one of the Pleasant Hill players tried to take the helmet off.
2nd and 9 for the Panthers.
Second down and 9. We have 4:24 left in the ball game, folks. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Salmon.
Oh, no.
24, Grady Salmon on the carry. Brought down by number 44.
Looks like he has a run of ball came out, but looks like he was down by contact.
Ball at the 31.
It'll be 3rd down and 3 on the 31-yard line.
3rd.
2 hands, fellas, 2 hands.
Take care, baby. Jones goes under center. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Carson Smith on a counter play. Gets shoestring tackled at the 20-yard line, and that's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Number 26, Noah Riley on the stop. It's enough for a Panther 1st down. Be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Rooster.
1st down and 10 on the 20-yard line. The Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage, get their play call. The Roosters have 2 timeouts left, 3:25 left in the ball game. Clock is still running. Play clock down to 11 seconds. Jones goes under center. Takes a snap, hands off to number 24, Salmon. Right up the middle for a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
For the Panthers. Number 2, Peyton Jones on the stop.
Looks like we have a Panther down on the field, ladies and gentlemen.
Brennan Griffin.
We have a timeout on the field. Officials timeout.
Number 14, Brendan Griffin, looks like he's coming off the field under his own power. Looks like, is it an official timeout? No, it looks like the Roosters have called their timeout. They are down to 1 timeout. 2:58 left in the ball game, folks. 2nd down and 1 on the 11-yard line.
Second and inches, just outside the 10-yard line for the Panthers.
Now I'm confused. If they called a timeout, the clock is running right now. He gave him the arm to go. Looks like.
Timeout on the field now. Charge to the Panthers.
So there wasn't a timeout called. I'm sorry. Roosters still have 2 timeouts left. Oak Grove let the clock run out. Now the Panthers are out of timeouts. 2nd down and 1 on the 11-yard line. If the Panthers can go ahead and punch this thing in, it pretty much puts the game out of reach. 2nd down and 1. What are you calling here, Brendan?
You know, 2nd down and 1. I'm just gonna give it to our running backs again. You know, they're running the ball hard. They're getting about 5 yards a carry this drive, so you might as well give them another shot. The only thing about with calling a timeout this late in the game is in the case if we don't score, because I mean you got to think about sometimes you got to think about the worst possible things that could happen is if we don't get a first down. We don't have any timeouts. We don't have any way to stop their offense if they get the ball back. But you know, you just got to have faith right here. You know, just got to believe in your kids.
Jones going to center, takes a snap, hands it off to number 40, Whitehead.
He's going to go ahead and get the first down.
Whitehead on the carry for the Panthers.
Looks.
That's going to be, the chains are going to have to be brought out.
Brody Comer on the stop for the Roosters.
Definitely looked like he got down almost to the 9-yard line. I don't know if you could see a replay on that, Mr. Miller. Almost looked like he had a pretty good gain down to the 9-yard line. But it looks like they're calling it 3rd down. Or are they calling coming out for a measurement? Let's see if he gets the first down. I don't know if the spot of the ball is. It's going to be close. It'll be 1st down and 9 for the Panthers with 2:26 left in the ball game, folks. 1st down and 9 on the 9-yard line. You got to come away with the touchdown here. No ands, ifs, or buts about it, folks. We got to come away with the touchdown here. We'd like to thank all you folks out there for watching us tonight. You know, you couldn't ask for a better game here at Oak Grove Stadium with the Panthers and the Roosters.
How's the clock winding down?
Clock is down to 2 minutes, 11 seconds.
Oh, Grove's looking to put another one in the end zone to try to put this game out of reach.
Jones with a snap, with the pitch to Salmon, number 24. Breaks it outside. He's got the corner. Breaks it in. Oh, gets it down, too.
Ball came out. Ball is on the ground.
Oh, my. Looks like a fumble on a play by Mr. Salmon. The ball comes out on the 2-yard line. You talk about a game of swings here. That young man has had a great night all night until this very point. But guess what?
Just what I was saying earlier, you take that timeout, you take the risk of not being able to stop this quick offense. And you know, the way they've been running their offense tonight, it's not impossible for them to get in the end zone in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
One thing, you cannot let them get deep on you. Missed tackle. Looks like gets him down for
Dylan Kaufman on the carry.
about a 4-yard gain. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 6.
Isaac Shoemaker on
The
the
Roosters
stop.
do have 2 of their timeouts left. Number 11 goes back. Finds a man at the 30-yard line. Gets out of bounds. 1:27 right now. 1:27 left in the ball game, and the Roosters are on the move after a turnover fumble on the 2-yard line.
Ball at the Rooster 31. 1st and 10.
Defense needs to come up big and make a stop here. Ball lifted across the middle. It's going to be picked off! He's going to be brought down at the front. Holy cow.
What a great play by a senior safety or corner coming across and making a great interception. What a game changer that young man is this evening. That is his 2nd interception of the ball game.
Talking about you need a dude to step up and make a play. I mean, if you got a defensive chain for the guy, I mean, go ahead and give it to him right now. That is huge.
Panthers are going to let the clock run down. Play clock is down to 12 seconds. Come up to the line of scrimmage.
Take care of the ball.
Jones with the snap. Hand off to number 8, Carson Smith, right up the middle.
It's going to be stuffed.
With a loss.
Brought down by number 55.
With a loss of
Brody Kohler.
2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and goal to go.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. I'm sorry. No gain on the play. Looks like Pleasant Hill has taken a timeout. That is their 2nd timeout of the game. The second half, they have 1 timeout remaining. There's 1:08 left in this ball game, folks. I tell you what, it's been a night of runs, a night of momentum switches. It's been up and down. It has been a roller coaster. As I'm getting the signs over here from Mr. Miller, he's like up and down, up and down, up and down. You know what? That's the name of the game.
It's kind of like watching an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You just don't know what's going to happen next.
You never know what's going to happen, you know. But you know what? The Panthers are sitting in a good spot. All you got to do is take care of the ball.
And
they can only stop the clock. They can only stop the clock one more time. They got 1 timeout left. There's 1:08 left in this ball game. You know what? Give me your best play. Give me your best play right here. You know, blast up the middle, whatever. Give me your best play. Take care of the ball.
2nd goal for the Panthers.
2nd down and goal on the 5-yard line for the Panthers. 1:08 left in this ball game, folks. Jones under center. Hands it off to number 8, Carson Smith. Carson Smith goes right over the right side for a gain of
2-yard line.
2 yards. 3 yards. 2 yards to go. 3rd down and goal on the 2.
And I mean,
Roosters have taken their final timeout. There's 1:03 left in this ball game.
Up to this
You
point,
know what?
though, you cannot count them out because they've been playing all game long. There's no quit. Either team.
4th down territory. No matter what, fourth down territory, you got to go for it. We have 2 downs to get 2 yards.
I mean, in the worst case, you kick a field goal. Yeah, I mean, if you're 4 down territory, you don't absolutely have to score. There's not, I'd say you can kick a field goal and be all right. But now,
I like my chances.
Our starting kicker is not here tonight.
Exactly.
So that's something that you also got to play into it.
I like my chances here, folks.
3rd and goal from the 2 for the Panthers.
You know, this is what a team does. Somebody makes a mistake, you guys got to pick them up. I mean, the young man's been doing great all night. Jones under center, takes the snap, hands it off to number 8, Carson Smith.
There.
In for the touchdown for the Panthers. The Panthers are now leading 34-21. over the Roosters with 59 seconds left in the ball game. Give it to your senior running back and let him take care of business. Panthers line up for two. Jones under the center, takes a snap, gives it back to Carson. Oh, keeper. Oh.
Wow.
Number 11, Hunter Jones on the carry.
Good thing he popped back up because that kid just laid the wood.
Woo. I don't know if that would be wanting my quarterback to be taking those licks at this time of the ball game.
You got a minute left. Just get it to your running back and let him take the hit.
But it's a good deal that he jumped up. He's ready to go. Folks, 59 seconds left in the ball game. The Panthers have a 13-point lead over the visitors. I tell you what, this is really huge for this Panthers team. They really needed this win to come in here. You know, get your MRVC record to was it? They would be 1-3. No, sorry. They'd be 1-2. Oh, they'd be 2-2, and it says there's a forfeit from Clinton, so that puts them 2-2 in the conference. You know, that puts them right in the middle of the pack. That would put these guys at 1-2 in the conference. The Roosters so far. So big night here for the Panthers, ladies and gentlemen. We are now 59 seconds away. Panthers are leading 34-21. And the kickoff. Right down the middle. Redwine with the recovery. Right up the middle. Running hard, but brought down.
Number 8, Zach Redwine.
Brought down on the 43-yard line, on his own 43-yard line. Safeties, do not let anybody get deep. Keep everything in front of you.
Number 21.
You know, the short passes, you know, those things can happen right now. You got a good lead. Make sure you just take care of business. Finish this ball game out, nobody get hurt. 52 seconds left in the ball game, folks. 34-21 Panthers. Quarterback for the pass. Oh!
Intercepted by Holland Graves again.
That would have been the third one by Mr. Graves. Woo!
Oh,
there's going to be some film on that young man.
I love Holland.
You know what? He's a great young man. Great young man. He works hard. He's out here giving it his all. You know what, folks? He'll get it right. I got faith in him.
Come up and makes a good open field tackle.
Inbounds.
That's how you
Inbounds.
respond.
Looks like he did get out of bounds. So we got 39 seconds left in the ball game, folks. The Roosters are getting ready to get moving down the field. First down on the Panthers' 37-yard line.
And those of you that are still with us, thanks again for watching this, for watching our live. You know, you guys make it much more enjoyable. We love it anyways, and we appreciate you guys very much.
Looks like there's going to be a late hit called on that. Can't have those kind of penalties in this part of the ball game.
Can't give him any type of leverage.
You got to keep it clean. Got to keep it clean, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, this
well,
game
folks, right
is
now,
far from over. I mean, 30 seconds to this team is not a lot.
Personal foul against the
Or, I mean, it's not too little, is what I meant to say.
Rooster first down. Ball will be marked at the
32 seconds left in the ball game, folks. The Roosters will have the ball on the Panthers. .13-yard line. At the 14-yard line. First down and 10 on the 14-yard line.
Both teams have no timeouts left.
Quarterback scrambles for about 3-yard gain.
at the 10.
Clock stops at 24 seconds left in the ball game.
At the 11.
Panthers leading the Roosters. If you're just now joining us, 34-21. It's been
Second 6.
one heck of a ball game here this evening, folks. Rowe under the center, takes the snap, gets the pressure up the middle, running back, throwing it away, throwing it out of bounds.
Houston Rose pass.
It'll be second down and 7 on the 11-yard line.
They got to take a shot for the end zone here in order for them to have enough time to potentially recover an onside kick and try to get the ball in the end zone again. Defensively, we just got to keep doing what we're doing, keep pressuring the quarterback.
17, he rolls out to the right. 17 seconds left in the game. Throws the ball into the end zone. Just a little short, intended for number 16, Cody Parker. It'll now be 4th down and 7 to go. 4th and 7. 11 seconds left on the clock.
Brings that 4th down for the Roosters.
Roosters.
Delay, no?
Looks like a false start
Ball start.
on the Roosters. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, which will put it at 4th and 12. 4th and 12 on the 16-yard line, or second, sorry. Yeah, 4th and 12 on the 16-yard line.
Probably going to see a lot of guys taking off for the end zone here.
10. Fade pattern out to the right.
That's going to be caught.
And a touchdown.
Touchdown for the Roosters. Rose pass complete.
Oh, man, I don't know. I mean,
If I'm thinking of the Panthers, what are we thinking here on the kickoff? My hands team needs to be up there on the front line.
five seconds is... man, I really don't know. Because the kickoff takes, what, at least 3 to 4 seconds?
He missed it. Scrambling out to the left. Come back. Makes a tackle. 2 point, or the PAT attempt has failed.
Your score.
So now, so now they score a touchdown. They have to make an extra point.
Yep.
27.
To win the game, they got to go for 2.
5 seconds left in this ball game, folks. You got to do the right thing right now. You got to make sure you get possession of the ball. Get possession of the ball, and all it is a kneel down from that point.
Yeah, you just, oh, man.
Participation, your attendance, your sportsmanship. We would ask if you would pick up the trash in your area, and as you leave, take it to the gray trash receptacles at the bottom of the bleachers. That would help keep our
Again, we like to thank everybody for watching this evening. You know what? We really have a fun time up here broadcasting these games for you guys. We try to give you the best as we can. You know, we try to put a good product out there for you. And you know what? We just appreciate everybody that's tuning in and watching this game. And you know what? We thank Oak Grove for giving us the opportunity to come up here and do this, you know, on a Friday night here in Oak Grove.
Set to kick.
My name's Jason Marsh. This is Brendan Marsh. He's with me this evening. Our man Cameron is gone tonight. But you know what? We really enjoy coming back and doing this stuff for Oak Grove. Line up for the kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen. Covered it.
That's exactly what you got to do.
The onside attempt. Folks, all it takes right now is a kneel down. Who was that? Jeremiah Lopez. Great job of going up there, getting that ball and securing it and getting down on the ground, young man.
First and 10 for the Panthers at their own 46.
Panthers getting the victory formation. 4 seconds left on the clock. Jones goes under center. Takes a snap, and that, folks, will be the ball game. Your Oak Grove Panthers come out with a 34-27 victory over the MRVC West rival, the Pleasant Hill Roosters from Pleasant Hill, Missouri. I tell you what, folks, this has been a great ball game. You know what? The Panthers have really these last 2 ball games have really played some good ball, moving the ball, timely passing, those kind of things that help win ball games. These guys have really been doing that these last 2 weeks. Yeah, we didn't win the ball game against Odessa, but you know what that was? That was a meter reader for this team to go out there and say, hey, guess what? We can play with anybody out there. All we got to do is put our mind to it, have the fortitude of going out there and taking care of business, playing for that guy next to you.
Yeah. In terms of the game tonight, there was never a dull moment. There was ups and downs for both teams, and just sure enough, Oak Grove just came out on top. We love to see an Oak Grove win, but you got to have respect for the Pleasant Hill Roosters kids out there and the coaching.
Yes.
They played tough. They played a tough game. They played a full game, and all the way to the very end. 10 seconds left. They're 1 score away. They just don't have enough time to do what they want to do. But a couple plays here and there that can change the course of a ball game, and it was just a fun game to watch.
Well, folks, you know what? I'm really happy that we were here this evening to see this game unfold. You know what? There's nothing better than a Friday night football game in Oak Grove, watching Oak Grove come out with a W. And you know what? All I got to say is go Panthers. Folks, this is Jason Marsh and Brendan Marsh, and we're signing off here from Oak Grove High School. Thank you again. And you know what? Keep watching us, Oak Grove, because guess what? We're going to keep putting it out there for you. Y'all have a good night. God bless.